In 10 years, you might look back at your life and think, if I had just done this one thing differently, I'd be in such a better place right now. It probably won't be because you didn't work hard. It'll be because of everyday money decisions that seemed small at the time, but ended up costing you years of freedom, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and countless missed opportunities. I'm talking about delaying investing because you weren't ready, spending to impress people you don't even like, locking yourself into payments that crush your future goals. These decisions don't usually ruin you overnight. They sneak up on you until one day you realize they've quietly stolen your best shot at financial freedom. Before we get into it, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop this phrase in the comments. My future self will thank me. It's a simple reminder that every smart money choice you make today pays you back tomorrow. So today, I'm breaking down 7 money decisions you'll wish you avoided when you look back 10 years from now, and exactly what to do instead. Decision number 1, waiting until later to start investing. This one's the silent killer. Most people think they'll start investing when they have more money. But here's the truth. The later you start, the more it costs you. Let's take 2 people, we shall call them Sammy and Tommy. Sammy starts investing $200 a month at age 25. He does it for 15 years and then stops completely. Total invested, $36,000. Tommy waits until 40 to start, but invests $200 a month for 25 years straight. Total invested, $60,000. They both get the same 10% annual return. By age 65, Sammy has about $675,000, even though he stopped decades ago. Tommy has only $237,000, despite investing more money over more years. When Tommy looks back, he'll wish he'd started earlier, even with a tiny amount. Because in investing, time is your greatest multiplier. It's like planting a tree. The best time was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Decision number 2, locking yourself into a car payment you don't need. Right now, the average new car payment in America is over $750 a month. That's $9,000 a year. Over 10 years, you've handed over $90,000 for something worth maybe $8,000 by the time you're done. And here's the pattern. Most people don't drive a car until it dies. They pay it off, then feel weird not having a payment. So they trade it in for a new one, starting the cycle all over again. When you look back 10 years later, you'll wish you had taken a different route. Literally. Instead of the $750 payment, imagine you bought a reliable used Toyota Camry with cash, then invested that $750 every month. You'd be sitting on around $150,000 after a decade. The car you buy today shouldn't rob your future self tomorrow. Decision number 3, paying the stupid tax. The stupid tax is when you pay way more than something's worth because you didn't plan ahead. For instance, you and your friends want to take a $2,000 beach trip. If you save up and pay cash, it's $2,000. If you throw it on a credit card at 25% interest and only make the minimum payments, that trip can balloon into $5,000 or more by the time you're done paying it off. Years later, in 10 years, you probably won't even remember half the details of that trip. But Visa and MasterCard will remember you. The stupid tax also shows up as overdraft fees, payday loans, buy now, pay later plans. If it's not urgent and life-saving, don't finance it. Your future self will thank you for saying no now. Decision number 4, skipping an emergency fund. Life's not if something unexpected will happen. It's when the AC breaks in the middle of summer, your car needs $1,200 in repairs, your hours at work get cut. Without savings, you'll likely put it all on a credit card, which is just the stupid tax in disguise. In 10 years, you'll look back at those moments and realize, having just a few months of expenses saved could have saved you from thousands in interest and months of stress. Start small, aim for $1,000, then build to 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a separate savings account. It's not money you touch for vacations or gadgets. It's your sleep at night money. Decision number 5, buying a house you can barely afford. A lot of people look back at their home purchase and think, why did I stretch so much for this place? Here's the trap. You hear renting is throwing money away, so you rush to buy the biggest home the bank will approve you for. But your home isn't automatically an asset, especially if it eats up all the money you could have invested elsewhere. Instead, put down at least 20%. Keep your mortgage, taxes and insurance under 75% of your take-home pay so you still have room to save and invest. Budget for moving costs and repairs before you buy. The goal is for your house to give you stability, not strangle your finances for the next 30 years. Decision number 6. Trying to look rich instead of becoming rich. If you've ever looked back at your 20s and thought, why did I buy all that stuff I didn't need? This one's for you. Nice wristwatch, designer shoes, flashy car. You told yourself you deserved it or that it was an investment in yourself. But 10 years later, most of it's either broken, outdated, or sold for pennies on the dollar. Meanwhile, the quiet guy down the street, who drove the same old pickup, now owns 3 rental properties. Real wealth doesn't scream, it whispers. It's in the assets you build, not the labels you wear. Decision number 7. Not building a backup income stream before you need it. This is the regret that hits the hardest. Sammy works a 9-to-5 and spends every dollar he makes. When his company downsizes, his paycheck disappears overnight, and so does his sense of security. Tommy, on the other hand, started a small weekend side hustle 2 years ago. It only brings in $400 a month, but when his hours get cut, that money becomes the bridge that keeps him out of debt. Your backup income stream could be freelance work using skills you already have, selling products online, teaching something you know, a small local service business. Even an extra $300 a month, invested consistently, can snowball into hundreds of thousands over time. In 10 years, you'll either wish you'd started today, or be grateful you did. In wrapping up, note that most financial regret comes from not acting soon enough, not starting early, not protecting yourself, not thinking ahead. The next 10 years are going to pass whether you make these changes or not. The question is, when you look back, will you be relieved or full of what-ifs? Avoid these 7 traps, and your future self will thank you every single day. If this video hit home, make sure to like, subscribe and type "My future self will thank me" in the comments. I'll heart every single one, because it means you're serious about taking care of your financial future.